Look at how big that helicopter spinner is right there. Oh, what on earth is this firework right here? If you're gonna buy firecrackers, I say Black Cat takes the lead on that. Well, Santa Claus came to town and delivered some presents. We'll go ahead and see how the second shell does here. I think I've decided that I'll just go ahead and light all the ground bloom flowers at once. Guys, this is the 8-inch salute shell in the mud. Here we go. Who on earth came up with the design for this firework right here? All right, guys, we're finally in the part of the video where we're doing the big stuff. Oh, man. Whoa! Yeah! All right, here goes the Roaring Butt 500-gram cake. This one's gonna be big, I have a feeling. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays, and welcome to fireworks season of 2025 New Year's Eve. We're out here in Texas country today, lighting some small fireworks. Really nothing too crazy, just some fun stuff to kick off the new year and hopefully get an idea of some more fireworks that we're gonna go ahead and shop for later. Now, if you guys already didn't see the video where I shopped for a ton of fireworks here in Houston, Texas, we went to this ginormous fireworks superstore, picked out a whole bunch of different novelty items and even some really big fireworks. The guy there was super nice and included for us to demo later, so do stick around for that. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and do some small fireworks just to make the new year merry and bright. We got some Texas bottle rockets that we're gonna be lighting off today in this demo, and it should be super nice now as the weather isn't super scorching hot, and it has rained just recently, which is a pretty rare thing here in this state, and at least I'm not burning up. We've got some spinner fireworks that we're also going to be lighting off, as well as some artillery shells with the tube included. This right here is a rather special firework we got last year. This was from Mr. W Fireworks, and you're probably wondering how it works. It's actually just a reloadable fountain, super unique and almost unheard of in the fireworks market as of last season. We've got some crackling balls right here, as well as a giant fireworks spinner. We actually have a couple fireworks spinners that we're going to be doing. As you can see, guys, this giant spinner right here has 3 fireworks on top of it. It is super rare to see fireworks like this, but spinners like these do exist. You just have to know where to find them. We even have some ground bloom flowers right here. And as you guys can see, we have a couple different kinds, and there is a reason for this, as these are just your ordinary ground bloom flowers that you can buy in the fireworks store. They're super fun and just kind of spin around. But the ones on top right here are rather special since they spin around and also blow up. If you guys have never seen what they do, you'll get to in this video. So unfortunately, guys, I had to move the spot where the fireworks were, as where I was in the road, the sun was making its way out, and I had to find some shade as my phone was overheating while recording. So as I was mentioning, these ground bloom flowers right here, this is something really amazing that we're gonna illustrate today. I did bring a few crackling balls, and these are super fun as always. Novelty fireworks are the best. And then we have some firecrackers, which no matter the size, guys, they are super loud, and this is a 100 pack of firecrackers. And then we have a crackling whip. Now, a crackling whip firework, guys, isn't something I see too often, but every time I go shopping for them, I always try to pick them up just because they are super fun. They're basically like your firecrackers, just a little bit quieter, and they snap and pop everywhere. Well, as good as fireworks as any, I think I want to give this sparkler a try real quick. Trust me, guys, I know how lame and simple this firework is, but I guess if we're gonna move on to the big stuff, this is what we have to do first. Woo! Wow. Oh, it always gets me how these things take off with the flame. You guys know what it's like when you don't light fireworks for a while? Oh, I think it actually just went out. I'm actually gonna stick it in the... Oh, I think it's going again. Guys, I think this is... What the... Well, guys, this sparkler is just performing really weird. And it actually just started back up again. It's possible that it's wet, but I'm not sure. Whoa, look at that. That's really cool. Try not to shake the sparkler too much. As you guys can see, there is a flame coming out the side there. Oh, and look at that paper burn. That is so cool. I know these fireworks are small, but in order to appreciate the big stuff, that's what we have to start with first. And to deck the halls with bells of holly, we've got some crackling balls that we're gonna light off next. Now, guys, if you look at these things and you've never seen them before, they're basically giant peas with a stem coming out. I don't know why I'm making a vegetable analogy. You'll just have to see what they do. All right, this is the crackling ball. Oh, look at that fuse there. Guys, it actually came over here and started popping everywhere. I'm actually gonna go ahead now and do 2 at a time so you guys can see a little better what they do. All right, a couple crackling balls. Well, I think I got both of them. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Now that's 2 crackling balls right there for you. Oh, look at the little smoke that made. Well guys, I'm gonna save the rest of the crackling balls for later. I think I need to go ahead and try one of these spinners now. Now this is your very basic helicopter spinner type firework. It really doesn't do a whole lot from what I understand except just go in the air. The idea is it's got these helicopter blades on the side, and from that little jet at the side, it should just start spinning around and propel itself. Hopefully it'll work successfully the first time. I don't know what it is with flying fireworks, guys. They're one of my favorite types of fireworks. Okay, here we go. Oh, there goes the helicopter spinner. Whoa! Guys, I can't even see it up there. That was incredible. I think I saw it come down over there. Oh, man. Yeah, this is definitely one of those fireworks that I think you guys may just want to light off on your own to see how they do. I did like the crackling effects. That is the only other thing they do besides go in the air, which is pretty sweet. Here goes another spinner firework just for perfect measure. All right, and hopefully this one should just take off fine. Okay, there's the fuse, guys. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Oh yeah. Now I saw that one go in the air and I think it's coming down right over there. Another thing I am happy about, so it has rained recently. There is some green vegetation, so if there's any fires, I will be aware. It would surprise me, but I will keep an eye out. And next up, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and do this crackling whip firework right here. And then maybe we'll move on to the ground bloom flowers and maybe some of the other spinners. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Guys, I love how fireworks just look like Christmas decorations. Don't they? I mean, they're so cool. All right, this one doesn't have a fuse, so I'm gonna light it quick. Oh, there it goes, guys. Whoa, that has so much more smoke. I mean, look at that. And speaking of crackles from earlier till now, hopefully you guys can see which one might be the best. I mean, just look at the scorch mark on this dirt right here. It's basically desert dirt, because that's where we are right now. I don't think it would matter where you brought these things. They are so terrific. Ooh, look at this one. So this ground bloom flower right here is pink. I don't think it does anything except spin, just other than just the simple way. If it does have some kind of crackling effect or explosion at the end, I will be surprised. Either way, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try this ground bloom flower. And hopefully it's one of the really good quality ones too. All right, here goes the pink ground bloom flower. This will be really fun to see spin around. Oh, Santa Claus is on his way. Oh, whoa, guys, look at that. No way. And yeah, I don't think there was anything extraordinary with this ground bloom flower in particular. I mean, wow, you can kind of see it smoking there, and that little hole that it makes is always so cool. But I don't want to be satisfied with just that one, so I'm gonna go ahead and try all of them at the same time. Oh, guys, this is gonna be crazy. I think I've decided that I'll just go ahead and light all the ground bloom flowers at once, just so I'm not waiting around all day. It will be nighttime soon, and we've got some shells to do later, so stick around for that. All right, guys, here goes 5 ground bloom flowers in 3, 2, 1. I think I might have got all of them. Whoa! Guys, look at that. They're dancing everywhere. Whoa. I will say, however, these ones kind of got stuck in place. In fact, I'm really not sure what happened. If anything, they're not the best quality ground bloom flowers I have seen. But if you have some money to spend, cheap ground bloom flowers are better than none. As always, everybody, look at that scorched dirt right there. Now, you guys have seen what those ground bloom flowers do right there, but if you've never seen what this super ground bloom does by Pyroland fireworks, you're gonna get to right now, and I promise you're gonna love it. Okay, guys, here goes the super Pyroland ground bloom flower. It's actually just super ground bloom. Either way, I am way too excited, and I have to light it off. Oh. Whoa! Yeah, those have an explosion to them, unlike I've seen. Yes, guys, I know that ground bloom flowers with report exist, but But there's something about these that are just way louder than any ground bloom flowers I have seen. I think I want to go ahead and do that again. By the way, Pyroland fireworks will be open this year if you want to purchase these ground bloom flowers. You know what I just realized, guys? There is a ton of mud here, and I think it'd be funner to go ahead and see what it does in the water. Oh, my shoe just went all in the mud. Okay, well, I might actually not do that. And I'm not going to throw it in either, because that probably wouldn't be the smartest idea. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and place it right here on this cracked, burnt dirt and scorched dirt, I should say. Oh, guys, in the summertime, if you think it's bad here in the winter, it is absolutely searing hot in the summer. Oh, but either way, let's go ahead and see how this ground bloom flower does. Okay, guys, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and back up now. Oh, well, that one didn't explode, but I am not going to go and pick it up. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get a redo of that with 4 at a time. Oh boy, there they all go. Oh, words cannot describe how loud those are. Oh, these are absolutely some of the most incredible ground bloom flowers I've lit off. Wow, they sound like a 9mm. I mean, they are so loud. All right, so these are the small fireworks we've got till nighttime. I think we're gonna go ahead and try this gigantic spinner sitting in the corner. I've just been so tempted to see what this does. This is the USA Jumbo Gyro. It might be gyro, actually. Let's go ahead and see how it does. And you guys know it, any fireworks that go super high in the sky are typically my favorite. Look at how big that helicopter spinner is right there. Oh, here we go. Oh, whoa, look at it go up there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are my favorite types of spinners. I think you can just barely see it right over there, that little blue thing. Oh, it's really hard to point my phone to see. Ah, the sun is going down, so it is almost time to do some bigger fireworks. But I got to appreciate the small stuff first. It's also very inspirational for the new year. And speaking of inspiration, everybody, Black Cat is one of the notorious brands of fireworks. If I do say, if you're gonna buy firecrackers, I say Black Cat takes the lead on that. Now, the trick to finding the fuse on the firecrackers is just to open up the tail right where the barcode is. There'll be a little fold of tissue paper that you just pull back, and that's where the fuse is exposed. I always find myself trying to find the fuses on these things. It's actually much easier than it is if you just remember to do it this way every time. I'm gonna go ahead and bring them out in the sun for you, and do let me know what you think of these firecrackers. All right, 3, 2, 1. Guys, here we go. Oh, oh man, those are so loud. Oh, look at that tissue paper, guys. It is just scorched, and the amount of smoke, it's just insane. It gets me every single time. You will not find one firecracker that has been unpopped. 10 out of 10. Well, guys, this is what we've got left before it gets dark. These shells look absolutely terrific, but I want to wait on those a bit, and let's go ahead and do the triple spinner deck of fireworks right here. And as mentioned before, everybody, this is one of the weirdest, craziest fireworks right here. What on earth is this firework right here? That just looks so cool. Well, we're gonna have to go ahead and see how this does. I'll get his little fuse exposed here. I think there are three spinners on this, guys, laced together with the fuse. I mean, something like this is just exceedingly rare to find. All right, here goes a triple deck of firework spinners. This is going to be really cool. Oh, guys, there goes the fuse right there. Oh, no. Well, I think one of them didn't go. Oh, there's the other one. Whoa. Oh yeah, now that spinner has gone in the air, and I think it has fallen just over here. Oh, yeah, you can see how the firework just came down. This spinner has some really nice artwork on it too. I shouldn't be touching it too much because it might still have some composition in it. But either way, that was amazing. I kind of wish that the first one and the second one worked. But regardless, that was super great. And if you get more than one, you'll probably have some better odds. Well, guys, it's Christmas time in the city, and I think it's time to blow some stuff up now. This right here is a little tiny mortar. It's not really incredibly loud, but it is a nice hard casing. Something that's not fake and definitely gonna give you your boom worthwhile. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. All right, we got a couple mini artillery shells that we're gonna do now. I think I actually held the orange one up first, so we're gonna do that one. Oh, here it goes. Guys, what would Christmas and New Year's Eve be without fireworks? All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, I do believe we have our first mini canister shell right here. And let's go ahead and give it a listen. Oh, that should be pretty sweet. That is a cool fuse. Oh yeah, now I saw that one go way up there. I mean, not too high per se, but I saw all the Berea crackles, and I'm sure you guys did too. These shells are rather inexpensive, so just like the firecrackers, guys, if you get small canister shells like this, they really won't take up too much of your budget. The break just won't be as big. Let's go ahead, guys, and either way, we'll see what the second artillery shell does here. Well, Santa Claus came to town and delivered some presents. We'll go ahead and see how the second shell does here. Oh, wow. Okay, I did catch that one on camera, unlike I thought I did. It popped right there in the sky, and I think I'm hearing some debris rain in the woods over there. That was pretty spectacular. When it comes to fireworks, guys, safety's number one, so always be sure you load your shells correctly. And if it's your first time lighting fireworks, I recommend that you get back a safe distance. Last but not least, right here, we got this little peanut can salute we're gonna go ahead and do. It didn't come in the kit, but I think it's just a fun little addition we're gonna go ahead and do to start off the upcoming night and evening we are in. Well, I can tell that that fuse on this canister shell is a little bigger. Let me know what you guys think of this. Here we go. Oh yeah, wow. I will tell you, the video does absolutely no justice for salute shells. No matter how small they are, guys, you will probably need to wear ear protection if you pick some of those up this new year. And last but not least, I forgot this little red spinner firework right here. It's got the nice little bat wings on it, so I think it'll be really nice to watch fly in the air. Oh, what is it with lighting fireworks before New Year's? I don't know, but it is so much fun. I think the brand on there says Stargate Fireworks. That's a pretty cool brand. I've never really seen it before. This should be pretty cool. Oh, there's the fuse. Oh yeah, now that was a cool effect or what? I love how it got to a certain duration and then it just kept going in the air. I will say there's not a lot of fireworks that do that. Of course, spinner wise, oh, I think you can hear it coming down over there. That might actually just be some leaves. An excellent firework spinner. I think this little Showtime fountain we're gonna save for nighttime, but I guess for why not, let's go ahead and do some of these bottle rockets right here. Now, bottle rockets, guys, are some of the best fireworks in existence, and it should be pretty self-evident as for why, as I really just like their own unique mechanic of flying in the sky. They're very peaceful and don't really have a lift charge to them. They just have a motor, and they're very fun to watch traject. All right, guys, I think I got the bottle rocket to go into the soil loose enough to come out. I really hope it comes out and goes into the sky. Oh, bottle rockets just make me so happy. All right, guys, here we go in 3, 2, 1. There goes the fuse. Oh, yeah. I couldn't really see where that one popped. Yeah, there's just a big cloud right there. It made it kind of hard to see. You can actually hear it going into the woods right there. Oh, that's so spooky. All right, guys, here goes the second bottle rocket, and this is a BT Big Skyrocket, if I haven't read that before. Unlike the last one, hopefully we'll get to see where it goes in the air a bit better. Oh, there it goes. That is a nice rocket. Oh, yeah. Now, I saw that one clear as day. That was amazing. This New Year's Eve is making me quite hot, which is definitely on the contrary to what you'd expect for New Year's. On the first day of Christmas, my true love came to me, an 8-inch salute shell. For any of those of you who were good and stuck to the end of this little demonstration, we're gonna be doing an 8-inch salute shell in the mud. Now, how this is gonna play out, I don't know exactly, but if any of you guys have seen what these do before, you know, just stick around, because why not? Oh, guys, this is the 8-inch salute shell in the mud by this pond. By the way, there's no life forms in the pond as of the moment, as it's just way too dry. All right, guys, without any further ado, we've got the 8-inch Ocho Salute canister shell right here. Guys, this should make an absolutely amazing trajectory of dirt. I'm really not sure how big it'll be, but this is something we're gonna go ahead and find out. Hopefully you guys have been good this year, as Santa will give you a lot of presents, and he may even drop off some more fireworks for you too. Either way, let's go ahead and let it rip. Here we go. Oh my goodness, guys. That made a much bigger hole than I was actually expecting. And there is the lighter for reference. This is the size of the hole. Oh my goodness. Guys, it has just moved chunks of mud everywhere. We do want this pond to last, however, so we're gonna go ahead and do some good service to this little hole right here and fill it back up. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. So, yeah, the bubbles are on the top, and I'm guessing you reload the little fountain or firework on the bottom?
Yes,
yeah.
It goes right in there.
Okay. We're still trying to figure out how this firework puzzle right here works. It's actually a rather simple puzzle, but it is a firework. So this one is the nuclear bubble Beretta. It's a very, very unique and intrinsic novelty because you get a little bubble gun with it. And I guess it just shoots bubbles while you've got some fireworks coming out the bottom of it, which maybe you could reload bottle rockets right here once you run out of the other fireworks. Maybe some really tiny salute shells would fit in there and then they would shoot out of the gun like a grenade launcher. What?
Unsafe advice.
Okay, so it did not come with batteries nor bubble soap. We had to kind of make our own bubble soap, and I think it took 4 double A's. I'm not sure where they went though.
Right in here.
Oh.
See the little screw?
Oh yeah, okay, so that's where the batteries went. This is a firework, I think, that's just once in a lifetime, basically. That is really interesting. They decided to do the design so you get a little toy soap gun to keep, or bubble gun. And then, of course, you get the reloadable fireworks in here. I mean, look at that. That is so weird. Yeah.
Feel the plastic on it.
Okay. That's some good quality plastic, actually. Wow. It's like a soft plastic. It's hard to explain. It's cool. I think I'll let you do the honors for this. Oh, there's a lot of dirt on the side of that lighter. So we're going to try to blow some bubbles while having a firework go on this little gun here. Look at that.
There's some lights in there, so we'll have to do this again at night.
That is so cool. I can smell the firework. I don't know if I could smell the gun motor or just the firework. It's hard to tell. That is a really nice blue flame right there. Who on earth came up with the design for this firework right here? Oh, it's blowing everywhere. Oh, it ran out. Whoa, look at all the bubbles. That's so weird. Yeah, that was pretty all right. I like the design, actually. This is one of those ones you want to get for the kids to play with. I think just because it kind of gives you a little bit of fireworks, some pyro action while they can play with the bubbles. Kind of a way to blend some of the kid toy world and get them used to fireworks. I think it's a really good idea. You got the orange. Is that a red one or orange?
Red flame with silver.
Oh, okay. Should we wait for nighttime or do it now? Oh yeah, that's right. We could probably do another one. Yeah. Well, I guess here goes nothing with another little bubble gun experience. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see this on camera, guys, but the flame coming out of that is very red. I think you can actually see it now a lot better. It kind of sounds like a hair dryer. I just wouldn't recommend drying your hair with it exactly. Oh, that is so cool. We're gonna try this once again with the ground bloom flowers. We've got the ones that just spin and don't have any noise, and then we'll move on to the ones that have noise. Way better. Okay, so there goes our camera. All right, here goes nothing. got the ones that just spin and don't have any noise. What the? What is that sound? Should we do another one?
Yeah.
What the heck? What is that sound? That is weird. Now we got an exploding one. I'm not sure how well it'll be visibly, but we're still gonna do our best. Oh yeah. I got all wet.
The camera's getting seasick. It got spun all the way around. And
Oh
into
my
the side.
Yeah, that is true. Alright guys, we're finally in the part of the video where we're doing the big stuff. By big stuff, I mean fireworks that I haven't even seen before. They're so big. Now, from the previous video that we showed, we actually did an unboxing of all this stuff right here. Guys, this is an insane arsenal of 500-gram cakes, 24 kits of shells right here, over from Elite Fireworks, which I've never seen the performance of these shells before. This fireworks store is in Houston, Texas, but they have their wholesaling and general ordering that you can do online. Again, we really don't know how good all of it is until we give it a shot and see. We got some 200-gram cakes, some 24 kit canister shell packs on the sides, 500-gram cakes, as well as some Roman candles, even more 500-gram cakes over here. I mean, this is going to be an absolute blast tonight. They do have a superstore, but it's only currently in Houston, Texas with the Elite brand. So once again, guys, you'll have to go online to find them. But if you live in the state of Texas, this might be your go-to for the new year and 4th of July. Either way, let's go ahead and give some of these Elite brand fireworks a shot. Alright guys, this is the first 200-gram cake that we're gonna be doing. This one is called Lawbreaker, and this was just a single cake on the shelf that was at the Fireworks Superstore. I'm also not sure what 1.4G extra powerful means. That's interesting, it might be like a Proline version of a cake. I'm really not sure. Alright, here we go. Oh. That's awesome. That color is amazing. Whoa. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That had a really good duration to it. Oh, let me know what you guys thought of that. Next up, guys, we've got the Elite brand Boom Cannon Roman Candle next. Now, I have no clue how these do exactly, but guys, look at it coming out right there. So these Roman candles right here are 5 shots, 22 seconds, and it looks like it has some interesting design pattern. All right, here goes the Boom Cannon Roman Candle by Elite Fireworks. I think I got the fuse there. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. Whoa. That was amazing. Yeah, those are pretty sweet. I love Roman candles that have a break to them. Let's go ahead and do another one for perfect measure. It's way up there. Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome. Well guys, if I was on Christmas vacation, this right here would be my luggage. And I will say, this is quite a handy assortment of 200 gram cakes in the H-Town Madness kit. Over by Elite Fireworks, you can pick it up. So we got 6 200 gram cakes in this pack right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do this first cake here in the 6-pack assortment of H-Town. This is the top one, original, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. You guys will know I have not done a whole lot of 200 gram cakes throughout my lifetime. And there is a reason for that, as generally they're pretty expensive, but I do in fact like setting up firework shows. We get all the statistics we need if we need to detail that out and plan a script for it. But either way, if you're wanting to light stuff off one by one, that just may be your piece of cake. Okay guys, here goes our first 200 gram cake, 16 shots. This is the H-Town Madness Assortment by Elite Fireworks. Oh boy, here we go. Wow. That is awesome! Look at that! Nice! That is really good for a 200 gram cake. I will say it's really also not that bad of a price for the 6 kit that you get. What'd you think of that? That was really good. Oh my goodness. It reminds me of 4th of July. Wow. I usually don't go that far out on New Year's, but man, this right here is a legacy to last. Oh yeah, we've got another 16 shot, 200 gram. This is the blue one in the 6-pack. I think we need to get a load of this. Oh, here we go. It's so exciting. That is nice. Look at that. Woo! Yeah! Look at that. Whoa! Man, they're so dense. They've got a really dense burst to them. Dang. Wow, this is definitely some of the best fireworks I've seen. So this is the 3rd one in the 6-pack kit. Another 200 gram cake if I spin it around right here. Oh, designed in the USA. Got our safety tips as usual. Definitely a good handful and listing of those. All right, here goes the Loco H-Town Madness 200 gram cake by Elite Fireworks. This is the 3rd one in the 6-pack kit. Oh, no way. It has a tail. It has a tail. Oh, whoa. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is awesome. Very nice. Look at that. Oh, man. Now that right there, they have definitely cut out some of the coordination over in China. Woo! That is a very nice 200 gram cake. So the one that has the tail is the Loco in the 6-pack of the H-Town Madness kit.
Blazing Fire.
So 16 shot, 500 gram Blazing Fire. I think this was in the 4-pack of 500 gram cakes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. So I guess we'll go ahead and do that one next. I guess we're doing all the shells last. All the big stuff right now. Is a little heavy there for you? Oh my goodness. All right guys, so in the Elements pack of the 500 gram cakes you can get from Elite, this is the Blazing Fire one, and they're each 16 shot, 500 grams yet again. Oh, let's go ahead and see what happens. Get back for this. Wow, that's big. Wow. Oh my goodness. was nice. Oh, 10 out of 10, just like the last one. How was that? That was really big. Oh, I could feel that in my chest. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think all of them went, and look at that. All right, next up, we've got the 20-shot Gushing water 500-gram cake. This one was in the Elements assortment as well. I think the pricing was fairly decent. Oh, wow, this is cool. All right, here goes Gushing water by Elite Fireworks. Fuse going? Oh, I don't like it when fuses do that. Oh, man. Whoa! That's blue. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Oh my goodness. Did you see those screechers?
Yeah.
What was that?
Went up and then did the larger.
Oh, that was so creative. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That is Gushing water, and let's move on to the next one. This next cake is a 15-shot. It's another 500-gram cake in the little packaging. Looks like this one lasts 29 seconds, so I think it's the longest out of any of the cakes we've seen. I hope you guys subscribe. All right, ready? All right, here we go, guys. Another 500-gram. Whoa. That's nice. Goes really high. Okay, I like the timing on that. Wow. Whoa. Nice. That is a 10 out of 10. Check it out. Whoa. Guys, the break is so big I can't even fit it on the camera. Woo! Well, there you have it, folks. That was Breezing Air in the Elements kit for their 4 500-gram cakes. I thought that one was pretty nice. And last but not least, in the 4-pack, we've got this 500-gram cake right here. This is a 20-shot Quaking Earth cake, which I think kind of has a theme of maybe some green. I'm guessing it'll definitely look kind of like that. I'm really not too sure. What do you think this one's gonna do? All right, we got a 21-second on this 500-gram cake right here called Quaking Earth. Let's go ahead and see how this one does. This is also the last cake in their pack that they have. Oh. Whoa! That is so cool. Whoa! Nice. It looks like Christmas. Christmas time is here. Oh my goodness. I still can't believe that this video is being filmed actually before Christmas. But man, I am getting the holiday vibes this early on. Oh man. So far, these are some of the best fireworks I have seen across Texas. Okay, so in the big 1.4G assortment, this is where the Roaring Bot came from. And I really like the artwork on it, as it kind of symbolizes some mechanical robots right here. Man, they could make their own video game out of this style of fireworks. All right, here goes the Roaring Bot 500-gram cake. This one's gonna be big, I have a feeling. Okay, I think that's the best one we've done so far. Oh my goodness. They really pack it in those cakes, I will tell you. I've heard a lot of 500-gram cakes, and these things definitely have a thud to them. I mean, look at how small those tubes are, too. What? Yeah, I know. That was a 10 out of 10. Hands down, 100%. You know what we do at Boom City is we take the cakes and we just throw them all in a big burn pile. Just anywhere in the lighting area. All right, and this is the second 200-gram cake on the list in the assortment. This is a 26-shot 500-gram cake. Man, I have hardly showcased cakes on the channel, guys. I do apologize if it's so weird wording these. I think I'm doing all right, though. Oh, look at that. Look at those effects on the back. Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna be impressed with this one as well. All right, ready? That fuse went right up. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is cool. Oh. Oh, it's golden rain, just like I wished for. Oh. Guys, there are stars in the sky just raining down everywhere. That right there is your finale style type cake. Oh my goodness, that was so cool.
It's not stealthy though.
No, it wasn't, but you know what? I guess the artwork just gets you excited to not care enough. The fireworks at the end too. That one for certain was pretty neat. Okay, so we do have another fuse right here on our last 500-gram cake. As you can see, we've got a little mechanical tiger or bear. This is the Fearless Bot, and this one has 35 shots. Holy cow. There is no square root of 35. I wonder how they did that. 35 shots? All right, guys. Well, either way, we have our last 500-gram cake in the 3 500-gram kit that we got. All right, here goes the Fearless Bot 500-gram cake. Oh, I cannot wait for this. There's leaves falling down. Oh my goodness! Oh! I thought the show was over. Oh my goodness, guys. That was insane. The firing rate on that was just absolutely decked out. Holy cow. What'd you think of that?
Wow.
That was impressive or what? If this was the state I lived in, I'd go for these kinds of fireworks every single 4th of July. All right, guys, well, we had a little friendly talk with the neighbor. The neighbor came to greet us and let us know that there was a little bit of a noise complaint. We're gonna dig into these shells next time, but for now, that's all I have in my time visiting Texas for New Year's Eve. I will see you guys next time, and thank you so much for watching. In case you guys wanted to know what these do real quick, I'll go ahead and put a couple snippets of people lighting off this brand of shells just so you can see, and we'll just say that we lit them off in the video, as this is where we've got to wrap it up. Until next time, guys, I will see you later.